What's going on YouTube? It's Walker Heckman here, back with another video. It's been a long time since my last video. I apologize for that. It's springtime, it's money time for fishing, but we've definitely had a weird, strange weather events around here between super nasty wind, and right now it's the middle of April and it's 30 degrees and snowing outside. So I've gone out, I've caught a few fish. I actually hooked into my first largemouth of the season. Nothing special, just a tiny little guy, but it was still pretty fun, pretty exciting. As you can see, we're in a new area. I got a big pegboard bait wall behind me, and that is because I actually ended up with a garage. Got the boat in here, got all my fishing stuff in here. It's all set up, it's awesome. If you guys want to see a tour of my garage or any sort of setup type video, be sure to drop that in the comments below. I'd love to show it off to you. Also, be sure to hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss out on my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I'll talk more about that giveaway at the end of the video. Obviously today we're talking about the mystery tackle box. This is April's box already. And those of you that do know, I get the multi-species box, and it's April 2021. Hopefully they threw some goodies in here for us. Let's rip into it, check it out. Get the handy dandy sheetrock knife out. Slip her open. See what we got in here. Oh boy. Oh boy. I see some goodies. First thing on top, we have got some shaky head jigs. 1/4 ounce from Hard Hat Jigs, which is a Ketchco brand. They call it the bump cap. And those actually have a corkscrew on them, so be really nice for keeping your swim baits on there and for making your swim baits weedless even. Awesome, they're black, they're 1/4 ounce, sweet little jig heads. Next up, we've got the Googan Squad Blooper Topwater Popper. I've seen these things, they're pretty wicked. I'm actually pretty sure I just ordered one of these from the Googan Squad, so I guess I'll just have 2 of them. 2 3/4 inches, 3/8 ounce, and this one is in the nightclub color, so it's all black and chartreuse. I'll pop it out for you. So it's all black with maybe a tint of purple. It looks pretty sweet, and then we've got a nice fluorescent green popper hole and a nice fluorescent rooster tail on that back treble hook. But yeah, that there's the Googan Squad Blooper. Love fishing top water. This is gonna be awesome to throw. And I'm actually pretty excited that it's the midnight color. Got like a 1 bead rattle in there. Awesome stuff, man. Love seeing this kind of stuff in the tackle box. Next up, we've got a jig, a swim jig. It's only a 1/4 ounce. It is a Reflex Swim Jig by Excite Baits. It's white and chartreuse. Pop this baby open for you. It's just a nice little white and chartreuse swim jig with a big, nice weed guard in front of that hook. This is gonna be awesome for rigging swim baits. This box seems to be kind of leaning towards swim baits as of now. It could change. But yeah, sweet little 1/4 ounce swim jig. Definitely be throwing some swim baits on this bad boy this year. Next up, we've got a catfish rig by Tackle Crafters. It's just, looks like it's basically just a drop shot rig with a big circle hook and some beads and a big swivel on it. Not gonna take that one out of the package, but nice little catfish rig. Looks like a big, nice hook. 80-pound line on there. Cool, I might try this out. I kind of like making my own rigs for catfish, but always willing to try new things. Oh boy. We've got the Mayfly Nymph by Savage Gear. And some of you may know I love Savage Gear because their stuff looks so realistic. I'm gonna pop this thing out. It's a 1/10 ounce. It's 2.5 inches. I would honestly throw this thing for really big trout on some of the rivers we got up here, like the Mighty Mo. Oh man, this thing's sweet. This is one of a kind right here. It's soft plastic, and it's just a little jointed swim bait type thing, but it resembles a mayfly, and it's plastic. And that thing is absolutely wicked, man. I didn't even know they made this. This is absolutely sweet. Definitely gonna give this a try. Go for some big old trout with this bad boy. Feels like pretty soft plastic, but I think you need that because something tells me this is going to have a ton of action. Seems like a high quality hook. The weight is on the belly. That is a sweet little bait. Super excited to give that a try. We got some more jig heads. These are called Warheads from Janko Fishing. These are just little white 16th ounce jig heads. Pop one out for you just so you can see it. It does have a green eye there and a little bait keeper. But other than that, this is just your standard 16th ounce jig head. I have hundreds of these little jig heads, but I guess there's no problem with adding a few more to the pile. Now we've got a soft plastic. This looks pretty wicked. Somatis baits or Somatis baits, made in the USA. It literally doesn't even say, this doesn't have a name or a color or anything. But to me it looks like an enormous craw. I'll pop it out for you. Here's the package. I never even heard of these guys. And it literally doesn't say anything like a name or a color. It looks kind of like a watermelon with green and purple flake. Let me pull one of these out. Oh yeah, I was right. This is just a big craw. Feels super heavy. Got some huge claws on this thing, and they got some big old thumpers on the side of them. This thing is going to absolutely make a commotion in the water. I am super excited to try this thing out. I've never seen a craw like this. You should feel the weight of these claws. Definitely gonna be throwing this on the old Texas rig and banging it around a little bit. See if we can't get eaten. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna get eaten because this thing's absolutely wicked. Next up, we've got a soft plastic from Biospawn. This is called the Plasma Tail, and they call it a green pumpkin plasma color. To me, it's just like a really transparent green pumpkin with a chartreuse tail. Love the packaging on these Biospawn plastics. And it's basically just a big trick worm, slightly different shape than your average trick worm, but it's just a big trick worm. It is a 6.5 inch worm, but yeah, it's kind of a transparent green pumpkin with a nice bright chartreuse tip tail. Does not have a solid bottom that I can find. So it's basically just a trick worm. You could throw this on a shaky head or a drop shot or something. Could catch smallmouth, but probably gonna throw this for largemouth. I think it'll definitely catch fish. Got a kind of a plasticky smell to it. A little bit of garlic in there maybe. But yeah, just a sweet little trick style worm. Definitely be tying that on. Then of course we've got the dibble, just like every month. We've got Carl's Story, 3 places to look for bass around the spawn. Your complete guide to fishing the crappie spawn, where you can find walleye after they spawn. Exploring the depths of a soft plastic swim bait, which that's good they threw that in there because they threw a lot of stuff in here for rigging swim baits. Locating spawning panfish, and some bingo on the back. I'm actually super amazed that one of the soft plastics wasn't a paddle tail swim bait, just because of the swim jig and the normal jig heads and all the stuff that they put in here, but still cool. I love the dibble. Always got some pretty useful information in there. We've got the bait card, which you can go ahead and pause the video if you want to. See how much everything costs in here. I pretty much just stopped looking at these. We've got this month's sticker, which is just a pretty vibrant colored fish with some 60s hippie glasses on, listening to some music, splashing in the water. They always have pretty unique stickers in their boxes. But another sticker to add to the old collection. And lastly, we've got the Savage Gear Mayfly Nymph little pamphlet to tell you where to fish it. And yeah, it kind of tells you where to fish it on that map. Tells you how to fish it right there. Pretty cool little handout they give you. That is kind of like a specialty bait. And Savage Gear lures are really expensive. I'll go ahead and look actually how much that costs. Oh, $4.30. That isn't even the most expensive bait in here, but awesome. Kind of a specialty bait. Tells you how to use it. Awesome information. So with that, guys, that's the end of this month's box. I had a blast getting this box open with you guys. Super excited to try this stuff out on my waters. I think most of the stuff in here is going to do absolutely well. Again, I'd like to apologize. We were lacking on the videos for almost 2 weeks, but trust me, we're not going anywhere. So make sure you smash that subscribe button. You don't want to miss out on that 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm giving away an ugly stick spinning combo to one of my first 1,000 subscribers. I'll be sure to leave the detailed rules for that giveaway down in the description box. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button. It helps my videos out here on YouTube. And if you got any questions or anything to say to me at all, be sure to drop them in the comment section below. I answer every single comment. And as always, keep it wild.